What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Brian Mark coming at you with another episode on this channel, and in today's episode we're going to review my show day footage together and ask ourselves the question, should I have won? Sit back, relax, enjoy the episode. Let's go. Alright, so first up we're going to watch my routine together. So this is me when I first came on stage. I feel super good about this. Like, I feel like the presentation looks really good. What I really do want to do is, if I rewind it back, there's a couple things that I want to change. So when I come out, that pose is super confident. I don't like the fact that I'm looking down here, so I want to actually look up. That pose is money. I feel like I need to hold that for like a second instead of looking around as much as I did. That's my favorite part right here, this Ventura step. I feel like I nailed that. Back pose is super nice, opened up nice and wide. This pose I really like. I think I nailed this one as well. Hold that pose for a second. So my routine is honestly solid. Like, I'm like super happy with my routine. Super happy with how that turned out. So let's take a look at the comparisons now. So this is my routine when I came on in vertical, so we're gonna watch the same thing. We don't need to watch that one actually, so we already just in landscape, it's the exact same one. Yeah, I nailed the routine. Super happy with the routine. Okay, so that's the routine. Now let's look at some comparisons. So this is same time. We're actually gonna be looking at the comparisons now. So this is when we get first call-outs. It's a good feeling. When I got first call-outs, I was like, I'm gonna take front and center. Cool. So this is us in first call-outs. As you can see, like, I think I need to drop my shoulder a little bit on the left side. You see how my shoulder's a little bit too high here? So I need to work on dropping my shoulder a little bit. I honestly practice my routine way more than I practice comparisons. Not gonna make that mistake again. Some comparisons are when the decisions are made. Silly boy. Drop my shoulder a little bit. I need to drop my shoulder a little bit. Okay, so let's go. This is where they move me to the middle. So whenever you're in a fitness competition, when you get moved to the middle, it's a very good thing. That means you are the best athlete on stage. So this pose right here, nailed it. Like, this is the fucking money shot. This is where I felt the most confident. I felt the best. I felt super good. Yeah, I felt like this is where I was like, I'm gonna fucking take this class for sure. I actually didn't even realize that I was front and center until I looked down and I was like, oh, I'm in the middle. All right. So we're gonna watch this together. Front and center, holding it. Shoulders good. So we're changing positions. 119 got called up. When you're front and center, it's very good. That means you're so first person to get into the back pose. My back pose looks really good. Okay, pause. This is where I feel like I lost the show. So obviously I won my class, but I didn't win overall, which I'm fucking chapped about. So this is why though. Like, my back pose needs a lot of work, which is funny because I never even thought about working on my back pose because my back is like my strongest point. Like, I feel like my back is by far the most. It's like the best part of my physique, and so the fact that I did not get overalls because of this, it chaps my ass like on many levels. So as you can see, my shoulders are too high. My lats are really wide, which is great, but because I'm like trying to get too wide, I'm sacrificing the definition across the top shelf. Like, you can see there's not really any definition across my almost like my rear delts. Like, I'm just like too far out, like a fucking chicken. So like, I need to bring my lats, bring my shoulders down, or bring my elbows down a little bit, which will give that rear delt shelf a little bit more, and it's gonna make my traps pop more. Like, I get a lot of width in this pose, but I sacrifice the depth, which ended up hurting me in the overalls. So this is where, like, my transitions, fire. Front pose, nailed my front pose. Like, this is like fucking perfect. Like, I feel like my front pose used to be my weakest point, and I've really been focusing on it, and now my front pose is actually my strongest pose, which is cool. Staying big, shoulders are up, lats out. My front pose looks like fucking fire. 110 and 121. Again, they're moving me to the middle again, which is always a good sign. Yeah, front pose is money. Like my front pose is 12 out of 10. My front pose is why I won the class for sure. Face the back. Let's see how I do my lats. See, it's not bad. This is better, but still, like, as you can see, I've got these fucking wide-ass chicken wings. Again, I should have just brought them down just like a little bit. Yeah, I feel really, really good about this pose. Super confident. But see, notice how my lat's not out? It's almost like my lat's... So I think I might have corrected it. Yeah, reset. There we go. That's what I was looking for. You see that back lat? Let's just rewind for a second. Back lat's not coming out. And then I make a small adjustment, back lat comes out. That's a big difference. Like, that to that is a big difference, right? You see that? And like, that's the same thing with your back pose. Like, small adjustment in my back pose and yeah. Change people around. Again, when they held me front and center the whole time, so I knew that I had this class. But if you look at the back pose again, I'm doing the fucking chicken wing dance, so yeah, that's not good. Okay, so now let's take a look at the overalls. So this is where they announce the winners. This is always a nerve-wracking moment for sure. So you're waiting up there and you're like, am I gonna get my fucking number called? So this is where they gave 5th place away. I was like, do not call my fucking number, 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 do not call my fucking number. Don't call my fucking number, don't call my fucking number, don't call my fucking number, don't call my fucking number. Do not call my number, do not call my number, do not call my number, do not call my number. This is top 3 now. Like, don't call my fucking number, don't call my fucking number, don't call my fucking number, don't call my fucking number. It's a very nerve-wracking moment. Now it's 2nd place and 1st place. I'm like, don't call my fucking number, don't call my fucking number, don't call my fucking number. I'm over here. Ah, as soon as they didn't call my fucking name, I was like, yeah!
In our first place battle, we go to number 121.
Yeah! That felt good. Pointed at my wife, and I was like, we fucking did it. Felt this fucking moment was fire. Felt so fucking good. Front and center, baby. Shaking hands, kissing babies. All right, now let's go to the overall. This is where my ass gets chapped. This is where my ass gets chapped.
Let's bring out our first place, guys. First place winners. Y'all make some noise.
So I'm dry, I'm hard, I'm looking good. My front pose is fire. My front pose is 10 out of 10. My front pose looks really, really good. Overall is between me and the guy I'm right beside. I need to get that chest up a little bit. So this is where I'm a little bit frustrated with myself. So not bad, but again, I feel like I didn't fill out properly for the night show. I didn't carb up enough because I felt like I was a little bit flat on stage. Like, my back has more definition than I'm showing right here. That being said, I did make improvements from the morning show. So we did make adjustments from the morning show to the night show. So I look good for my posing, but I feel like I could have carved up more. So good, front pose looks good, transition's good. Notice how my lat's not coming out. So see if yeah, there we go, I make that adjustment. But when I make that adjustment, my shoulder's jacked up and my trap starts seizing, so I can't drop my shoulder. So that pose looks a little off. Pose looks really good except for my shoulders jacked up. So like definitely need to release that shoulder. So they're switching me and the guys, so they're trying to compare us, they're trying to see who they like, whose physique they like better. So again, so notice my shoulder's a little bit jacked up here at the back, and I'm fucking coming up a little bit. I still think my front post had him though. We're facing the back. This guy's got a crazy back. Like, he really does. His back is fucking nuts. It's like dense, it's thick, it looks really good. I think I have him on the width, but if you look at his waistline, like his waistline's super tight and his shoulders are fucking wide. So it's like, it's pretty comparable, but again, he's got more depth in his back. I feel like I could have carved up a lot more. My stance is also a little bit too wide, and the white waistband is not doing me any favors in terms of my waistline. Stage presence and poise. 100% got him on the stage presence and poise. 100%. But the back shoulder's jacked up, so it's a little bit too high. I'm also gonna be, see, like, that right there, that's the denseness that I'm talking about. That's the denseness that my back has. And so the fact that I didn't display that on stage fucking irks me. That right there, why did I not do that? Why was I not doing that on stage? What the fuck, B? Dickhead. I feel like I didn't display my best. Ugh. This fucking close, dude. This fucking close. Now, if we're being honest, you guys, when I was in the back line, I had a feeling they weren't gonna call my name. I don't know why. I want to work on that. I want to work on that. But when I was back here, I had a feeling they weren't gonna call my name. I wanted it so fucking bad.
Your overall winner of the Summer Training Men's Physique Division is number 115.
All right, you guys. So, you know, it was definitely heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie, but I honestly think that if it wasn't for this moment, that I wouldn't have committed to the show, Summer Shredding, in fucking October. And the vision, if I listen to my vision video carefully, it says I step on stage and I absolutely dominated my show, which I did. Like, I dominated my class, but I just didn't display what I needed to display at the overalls to take it. So I'm fucking hungry. Like, I'm starving for that fucking win. And I think that getting the situation and not being able to display what I believe was my best package at the night show has just made me so fucking hungry to show up for the October show and take what's mine. And the victory is going to be so much sweeter now that I've gone through the adversity, and I'm so fucking excited for the opportunity to step on stage again in October. So the job is not done. It's not over until it's over. So we're still dieting, we're still grinding, because like I will not stop until that overall trophy is in my hand in October. So yeah, should I have won? I honestly think I didn't display my best on this stage, and kudos to the overall winner. Josh, you looked amazing, bro. Like, you really did show up, and you, like, when I saw you backstage, I was like, oh, this guy's fucking competitive. I'll see you again in October. And I'll see you again in October.